Hello class, you're welcome to Direct Stars. In the mathematics class, we'll be looking at expanding double brackets. In the last class, we looked at expanding single brackets, and today we're looking at expanding double brackets. The aim of this lesson is for you to understand steps in expanding double brackets, and the objective of this lesson is that at the end of this lesson, you'll be able to multiply expressions within two brackets, simplify the result, and apply this skill to solve problems. So how do we expand double brackets? To expand double brackets, multiply every term in the first bracket by every term in the second bracket. So let's say, for instance, if we have A plus B, close bracket, multiplied by another bracket, that's C plus D, close bracket. If we want to expand this double bracket, we multiply the first term in the first bracket by all the terms that we have there in the second bracket. So here we're going to have A multiplied by C. A times C, we're going to have that to be AC. Still using the first term in the first bracket, we want to use it to multiply all the terms that we have there in the second bracket. So that's A multiplied by D. We're going to have that to be AD. That's plus AD. Now we want to use the second term that we have there in the first bracket to multiply all the terms that we have there in the second bracket. So that's plus B multiplied by C. Going to have that to be plus BC. And lastly, we use the second term in the first bracket to multiply the last term that we have there in the second bracket. So that's plus B multiplied by D. We're going to have that to be plus BD. So we'll be looking at 3 examples in this topic. In example 1, here we have to expand and simplify x plus 5, close bracket, then multiplied by 2x minus 3, and close bracket. So this will be x multiplied by 2x. We're going to have this to be 2x squared. Also, we use x multiplied by minus 3. We're going to have this to be minus 3x. Now we'll take plus 5 multiplied by 2x. We're going to have that to be plus 10x. And plus 5 also multiplied by minus 3. We're going to have this to be minus 15. So the next thing is for us to simplify this expression. So we're going to have this now to be 2x squared. Now minus 3x and plus 10x, they are like terms. And that's going to give us plus 7x and minus 15. Move to example 2. In example 2, we're asked to expand and simplify into bracket 2y minus 3 multiplied by 4y minus 5. So here we have 2y minus 3, then close brackets, then multiply by 4y minus 5, and close brackets. So just the same thing that we did in example 1. We want to multiply all the terms that we have there in the first bracket with all the terms that we have there in the second bracket. So here we have 2y multiplied by 4y. We're going to have that to be 8y squared. Also 2y multiplied by minus 5. We're going to have that to be minus 10y. Now minus 3 multiplied by 4y. We're going to have that to be minus 12y. And lastly, minus 3 multiplied by minus 5. We're going to have that to be plus 15. Then simplify this expression now. So we're going to have 8y squared minus 10y and minus 12y. They are like terms, so we can subtract. So we can have this now to be minus 22y and plus 15. Now to the last example in this topic. Here we have to expand and simplify. Into brackets, we have 3x plus 2, close bracket, and open under bracket, we have x plus 3y minus 2, then close bracket. If you look at this, it's different from example 1 and example 2. Why? Because in the second term here, we have 3 terms in the second bracket. So here now, we are still multiplying all the terms that we have there in the first bracket with all the terms that we have there in the second bracket. So here we have 3x multiplied by x. We're going to have this to be 3x squared. Also 3x multiplied by 3y. We're going to have this to be plus 9xy. Also 3x multiplied by minus 2. We're going to have this to be minus 6x. Then we'll move to the second term in the first bracket. We want to use it to multiply all the terms that we have there in the second bracket. So here we are going to have plus 2x multiplied by x. We're going to have this to be plus 2x. Also plus 2 multiplied by plus 3y. We're going to have this to be plus 6y. And lastly, we have plus 2 multiplied by minus 2. We'll have this to be minus 4. So here we can simplify this expression. So here we're going to have that's 3x squared plus 9xy. Now minus 6x and plus 2x, they are like terms, so we can find the sum of that. So minus 6x plus 2x, we're going to have that to be minus 4x plus 6y minus 4. So with this, we have expanded the two brackets. So that will be all in today's class. And if you haven't subscribed, do well to subscribe now. Thank you and see you in the next class. Bye.